Now this is a typical bunk room for 10 men. It had a 2-meter thick reinforced roof, so there'll be bunks in here, the photograph to show you, and down here, or at least over there, is the outlet for the stove to keep everybody warm, and there'll be ventilation piped through as well. They were still minded after the First World War of gas, and so having proper air was an important thing, and at the same time out here having a decontamination shower was considered to be important as well. Now this is quite interesting. This is, if I don't bang my head, a tobruk. So I'm about to stand up here. Now tobruk was named after, well actually it was named after Tobruk. It was the first time that the Germans built these little sort of single man lookout positions with the protected sort of underground, so you could just stick your head out, was in North Africa. So here we are. Sorry, I'm holding the camera still and I should be panning it around. There's down south towards the coast, and then if you turn around over here you can see the village, but more importantly behind us right here you can see the or some of the other emplacements, because the other thing that's important about Azeville was that it's not one single concrete structure, it's actually a series of gun emplacements, all interconnected by these little passageways down here. Okay, well this is one of the gun emplacements in Azerville, and you can see here a map of the area that it covered. Top right corner there is Commandant Traber, who was the commander of this whole battery, and remember there's more than one of them here. Down here, the mounting for the, I think 15 centimetre gun. I would have to double check the size of the gun, but this is what I wanted to draw your attention to. In through this slot here comes from the USS Nevada. Remember, one of those old American battleships, comes a 14-inch shell, and it comes straight through this, didn't hit anything here, goes in through that wall there, you can see it, and then I'll take you around to the other side, and then in this room here it basically bounced where the remains of a shell head is there, it may even be the one itself, I'm not sure, bounced across and up into the other wall, straight through there and out into the field without exploding apparently. Killed about 10 men, but that's a pretty accurate hit, you've got to admit, from quite a few, something like 11 kilometres away, maybe more. The Germans attempted to camouflage their gun emplacements, and you can see these ones at Azerville here. They apparently there's a movie talking of locals talking about what life was like here during the war, when they were building these and when they were manning them. And there's one of the locals was saying actually they look quite nice when they were all camouflaged up. And another one was talking about how they actually painted trees, and I think this may be a sort of recreation of that, on the sides of these things, but then of course they stopped when they got to the roof. So then what the Germans did was they got lots of pot plants, or at least they got lots of they took lots of earth up there basically and planted more foliage, so it actually did look a bit more like a real tree.